So, this is something I've wanted to get into for a while. And I know I don't post most on my channel, but I was hoping to kind of revive it by bringing back something art related, because that's kind of what I do with my life now. And that's character development and old OCs. So I figured I'd start this little series here where I look at the characters I've made over the past, I don't know, like 10 years? Something like that. And any sort of thing that sort of, fits in the category. And let me tell you, I've made a lot of characters. And only maybe a couple of them, the most recent ones, are decent. So to keep this brief, I decided to look at one of the oldest characters I have, that was at least, semi-developed, and see how I've changed her over the years that I've used her. A little backstory here, very short, before I jump straight into her. So I've been a huge fan of Warriors for the longest time, like the Warrior Cat series. I've made several OCs over the years that are based around the fandom. So we'll take a look at my earliest characters and maybe even touch on some of the weird stories from my middle school days. Who knows? First, time for the reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting for. Yeah. For being what? Hang on, let's just look at what day this was made on. January 30th, 2012. It's not that bad given that I was 11 then. So, 2 months after that, I'd redrawn her to look a little bit more clean, I guess? I know I took inspiration from somebody on DeviantArt known as Spotted Fire. And for several months I was basing my art style around hers because she was such a huge inspiration for me. But I still hadn't made a proper backstory for Amberstar. So a little bit more backstory. Back in middle school I had a group of friends way at the beginning. And they'd also gotten to the series, and if they didn't, I was just like, here, you know what, have a character, you got a character now too. So I decided to take those said characters and kind of mix them in and use them for my own use. Because why not? So almost every character I'd made based off of Warriors back then was based around them. Unless it's canon, of course. So let's go over this little meme that I'd made. Warriors OC meme. Yes, this quality is just beautiful. Warriors OC meme. Hello, and who might you be? And where do ye hail from? Oh god. Where do ye hail from? I don't know how to read that right. Amberstar, a Fire Clan! Fire Clan is such an original name, not like it hasn't been used 10 billion times before, but what did I know? I was 11. What are ye to your rank? I'm not even gonna bother reading through this. I'm just gonna sum it up. She was the leader. This is where Black Pelt is introduced for the first time. And I'll get more into detail about Black Pelt later. But the two of them had 2 kids, like right off the bat. No backstory, no nothing. I didn't put anything into this. Any thought or nothing. I just made kids for them and hoped for the best. And of course, I couldn't mash these colors together, so I just made them gray and pink. And I don't understand where the pink came from, but okay. And of course, me being very unoriginal, I had to mentor my own kid. And of course, I had to involve the main clans because I was so unoriginal that I couldn't come up with my own. I'm now Bloodstar. This is another one of my friend's characters that I decided to use for my own personal benefit. And for the tagging, I didn't actually tag the people, I just put the warriors' names. Oh man. So in summary, Black Pelt was kind of made, and my little 12-year-old brain was just like, yes, let's pair him with one of the other characters, and let's make them have children. So then I apparently got tired of Black Pelt, and I made a newer mate based off of a friend from school. Oh my god, when I say these things out loud, it sounds so terrible. Oh my god. But here's another conundrum. I couldn't decide whether I wanted her to be with this new character, which I'll talk about here in a second, or just stick with Black Pelt, so what could I possibly have done? That's right, write a story about it! Congrats, younger me, yay! So let's take a look at the whopping 15-sentence prologue to get an idea of just how bad this was.
Cinderfur, Blackpaw, Amberpaw, come quick!
Yelled Blackfang.
I found signs of Shadow Clan in our territory!
are they doing on our territory? Wait, do you have evidence? Replied Cinderfur with a confused look on her face. They had all been on the evening patrol. It was a little past sun high. A cool breeze passed by, making Amberpaw shiver. Even though it was New Leaf, a brief chill was still in the air. Yes, Cinderfur, I do. I found prey and bones. I scented them all over. I scented Shadow Clan all over them. Their scent was strong, so we probably just missed them. They must have been on patrol, and it was led by... It was led by Backstar. So we have to report this to Silverstar, meowed Amberpaw. Cinderfur, Blackfang, Blackpaw, look behind you! She trembled with fear. She turned her head. Green eyes were staring directly at her. Then she heard a sharp wail of pain. Okay, moving on from that. Here's the character reveal for this new mate. Graystorm! Oh boy, I was so original. I literally took Graystripe's name thinking it was cool and added Storm at the end of it. How original could that be? And I know this picture isn't the best quality, but I'm almost darn near sure it was traced. Just look at that crayon. What was I even doing? Here we have this new character fighting off what looks like a pregnant Amberstar, where the rogues have no detail because I was uncreative as heck. Warriors meme. 2.0 the bootleg. This one's not all that much different from the other one, just a lot of things have changed and it's kind of sticking more to the canon story.
Hey you, what are you doing on my clan's territory? What's your name and what clan are you from?
That's the narration voice I'm sticking with for this. Amberstar of Fire Clan. God, it's gotta be so formal.
Growl. Oh, you're in big trouble, trespasser. You know what? We've got a strong bunch of warriors who could be more than happy to rip you to pieces.
Draw your favorite warriors villain. I don't think I was that far into the book, so Tirestar was the main villain that I knew about, so I just kind of went with that. And I think I was only maybe 2 series in, so...
Yeah, like that cat. I could take you right now, but then my leader might have my tail for that.
Draw your favorite leader. And to this day, Tallstar is still my favorite leader. He is such a sweetheart, and after reading Tallstar's French...
Oh well, I guess you'll just have to take you back to camp with me. Come on, Foxdung. Here we are, and look at that. The whole clan's here, aren't you lucky?
Draw your least favorite clan's camp/territory. I don't know why, but I didn't like WindClan's territory all that much. I thought it was just a bunch of flat grass, but now that I look into it, I'm like, it wasn't just flat grass! Ah!
Hey! Keep your eyes off my mate Mousebrain or I'll claw your ears off right now.
Draw your favorite pairing. So, this was never even a pairing. I didn't even know this existed. I was just like... I don't even know why I did that. It's just... okay.
The leader's gonna see you now, trespasser. I hope he doesn't kill you. So we can do it instead.
Draw your least favorite leader. I don't know why I seen Leopard Star in this light. It's been a couple years since I've read the series, so I don't understand anymore. Yawn! Hawk Frost, get me some more fresh kill and Mothwing. Massage my back and Misty Foot. I'ma use you as a footstool. And Voltooth, get these ticks off me and blah blah blah. I hate the world. I don't know why. She's gonna sound like this now.
What? He let you go? Ugh. Okay, fine. Get out of here and go back to your soft, helpless clan. Hey, don't give me that look. I'll claw your face off anyway, no matter what my leader says.
Draw your least favorite character doing something stupid / embarrassing / mouse-brained. This kind of explains itself. I'm not going to go into detail about this.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, trespasser, and tell your clanmates that if they ever step a paw into our territory again, we'll be waiting.
And I was too lazy to tag people, so... So, just like every other edgy preteen, I went through this little phase where I made everything neon, and of course, my main 2 had to be tinkered with. Look at those glorious neon stripes on a cat that belonged in the wild. And what do we got? This little, like, Naruto thing going on in her chest? This was made on December 25th, 2012. Oof. So let's jump up 2 whole years here, and we have an official ref sheet! Whoa, this is new! And here's where we bring in more edge. Amberstar, female. No family, apparently. Leader of Fire Clan, her mate is Greystorm. Her kits are Lead Whisker, Fuzzpelt, and White Fang. And I think we're missing like 3 others that I didn't want to put on that list. And she's still got this little weird Naruto thing going on her chest, I don't know. Personality. When on her good side, she is one of the sweetest cats you'll meet. While hard to do, if you get on her bad side, you're in trouble. Brief history. And here's where it gets great. From a kit, Amberstar was bullied all the way up to her leadership. The previous leader had seen her enthusiasm among the others. Her past is what fuels her spirit. Leadership skills is very high. Strength is low. Defense is all the way up. Speed is almost all the way up. And agility is almost all the way up. So let's jump up 2 more years to 2014, where I'd placed her in this 2-part story where her entire clan had been murdered by humans or whatever, and she and her mate were the only 2 that got separated. They come across one another, and I guess they die happily and go to StarClan. Because the next thing I drew of her was 2 entire years later, where she's sitting amongst the stars with a feather in her paw. I don't know where I was going with it, but it was for a portfolio in AP art, so